Hello, and welcome back. Today's video reveals a side of global power few people ever see, the invisible machinery that keeps some leaders alive at all costs. This is the story of Vladimir Putin's security, a system so extreme, so controlled, and so secretive that it reportedly shocked Donald Trump, a man who lived inside one of the most protected bubbles on Earth. This isn't speculation. This isn't exaggeration. This is how fear, power, and survival collide at the highest level. Let's get into it. A man who lives as if war never ended. Vladimir Putin does not live like a modern politician. He lives like a man still in the Cold War. A former KGB officer, Putin was trained to believe that enemies are everywhere, including among friends. That mindset defines every aspect of his existence. To Putin, leadership is not about popularity. It is about survival. And survival requires control. Security that answers to no one but Putin. Putin's personal protection is handled by Russia's Federal Protective Service, known as the FSO. This is not a ceremonial guard. This is not a standard security agency. The FSO reports directly to Putin, bypassing government ministries, courts, and military oversight. Their mission is singular. Keep Putin alive. No matter the cost. Thousands of operatives are believed to be involved in his protection, rotating constantly, compartmentalized so no one ever has the full picture. Even members of the Russian government often don't know Putin's exact location. Control the space, or don't enter it. Before Putin enters any building, city, or region, the area is effectively taken over. This includes full perimeter lockdowns, removal of non-essential personnel, signal monitoring and suppression, sniper placement, underground route checks, structural scans of walls, floors, and ceilings. Sometimes entire locations are cleared days in advance, even if Putin only appears for minutes. If total control isn't possible, Putin simply doesn't show up. Putin does not move, the world moves around him. Putin's travel routines are intentionally chaotic. His schedule changes constantly. Is known only to a handful of people. Is altered at the last minute. Aircraft routes are modified mid-flight. Convoys split into multiple directions. Decoy vehicles run simultaneously. At times, tracking systems go dark. The objective is simple. Eliminate predictability. The body double strategy. One of the most controversial elements of Putin's security is the alleged use of body doubles. Former intelligence officials and Kremlin insiders have stated that multiple men resembling Putin are trained to appear publicly when necessary. These doubles mimic his posture and gestures. Travel independently. Appear in separate locations. The purpose is not deception for the public. It's confusion for enemies. If no one knows where the real Putin is, no one can strike. Food, drink, and the fear of poison. Putin is obsessed with poisoning, and for good reason. Russian history is filled with leaders taken out quietly, without bullets. As a result, Putin rarely eats publicly. His food is prepared by vetted personnel. Samples are tested. Utensils are controlled. Drinks are never shared. Nothing enters his body without clearance. This level of paranoia isn't theoretical. It's operational. The meetings that made headlines. During high-profile meetings, world leaders were seen sitting at unusually long tables, meters away from Putin. Many thought it was symbolism. It wasn't. Distance equals safety. Putin minimizes physical proximity to reduce risk, biological, chemical, or otherwise. Every meeting is designed to protect him first, diplomacy second. Why Donald Trump was surprised? Donald Trump lived inside the protection of the U.S. Secret Service, an agency with global reach, intelligence integration, and advanced threat detection. Trump was no stranger to airspace shutdowns, bulletproof convoys, Armed overwatch. Real-time intelligence briefings. And yet, insiders report that Trump noticed something different with Putin. Russian security was more rigid. More secretive. Less transparent even to allies. Willing to cancel or change plans instantly. Trump reportedly observed entire zones cleared without explanation and movements treated as state secrets. For a U.S. president to be surprised by another leader's protection speaks volumes. Putin trusts systems, not people. One key difference between Putin and Western leaders is trust. Western leaders rely on institutions. Putin relies on mechanisms. He trusts procedures, protocols, layers of redundancy. He does not trust individuals, loyalty, promises. This is why no single guard stays close for too long. Why no routine is repeated. Why no comfort zone exists. Assassination is always assumed. Putin does not ask, will someone try to kill me? He asks, who is trying right now? Internal rivals. Oligarchs. Foreign intelligence agencies. Disgruntled insiders. Every threat is treated as active. This constant assumption of danger explains the intensity of his security. What this says about power. Putin's extreme protection isn't strength. It's exposure. Leaders who feel secure don't hide like this. Leaders who trust their systems don't isolate themselves so completely. Putin's security reveals a man who understands one truth. If power slips, survival ends. There is no peaceful retirement. No safe exit. Only control or collapse. Thank you for watching. Vladimir Putin's security doesn't just protect a man, it exposes the cost of absolute power, and the fear that comes with holding it too tightly. If this video gave you a new perspective on how global leaders truly live behind closed doors, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stay connected for more deep investigations into the world's most guarded figures. Until next time, stay informed.